world champion. Of course, he celebrates his 25th birthday today as well. So a very big happy birthday to Marc Marquez. And he is putting in some serious laps on board that Repsol Honda RC213V. A 1 minute 30.292 is the quickest. Welcome back to the Chang International Circuit. It's day 2 and it's time for the second update here in Thailand. As we can see, the fans are out in force and a crowd of potentially 30,000 people are expected for day 3 tomorrow as well. Currently, it's this man who's fastest, Marc Marquez, the reigning world champion. Of course, he celebrates his 25th birthday today as well. So a very big happy birthday to Marc Marquez, and he is putting in some serious laps on board that Repsol Honda RC213V. A 1 minute 30.292 is the quickest lap we've ever seen around this circuit on 2 wheels. So we could see him breaking into the 1 minute 29 barrier potentially before the end of the day. Here's his teammate Danny Pedrosa. He was 5th fastest yesterday, already significantly faster on day number 2. Some good development going on with HRC at the moment. There was a new aerodynamic fairing which broke cover earlier on this morning, slightly different to the design that they ran last time out in Sepang. Cal Crutchlow also with a factory Honda contract for this year on board the LCR bike. He has been testing various new parts for the Japanese manufacturer over the course of the last couple of days. Of course, it worked very well for the rider from Coventry, fastest yesterday as well, and looking in good form today. Here's Franco Morbidelli continuing his adaptation with the Estrella Galicia Mark VDS Honda, and his teammate Tom Luthi as well, of course. Both riders rookies for the 2018 Motogp season. Luthi, of course, had to miss that first test on board the bike back in Valencia last year. Here's Valentino Rossi, finished day 1 in 8th place. Yamaha once again struggling though with the same issues as 2017. Although apparently instead of focusing on the chassis, they're going to put more of their efforts towards the engine and the electronics in hope of finding a more permanent cure. Although Rossi is a little bit faster than he was yesterday, it'll be interesting to see whether he improves in position at the end of the day. His teammate though, Maverick Vinales, struggled on the opening day once again. Can't seem to find some one-lap pace on board that Yamaha M1 and has really been struggling with bike balance. So it'll be interesting to see how Vinales gets on over the course of the season. We can see him there with that new aerodynamic fairing, which is proving to be very beneficial for the Japanese team. Here he comes into pit lane. We'll have a look at Johan Zarco now. Thinks the conditions are very difficult out on circuit. After the day yesterday, he commented like it was being in a sauna at 300 kilometers an hour. 33 degrees temperature in the air today and significantly hotter on the circuit as well. Of course, he's got a new teammate on the other side of the garage for this test. This man here, Malaysian Hafiz Sairin, improved his time yesterday from the start to the finish by 1.4 seconds, and he's already half a second quicker today. So the Malaysian having a good time adapting to that Yamaha M1. Over to Ducati, 3 aero fairings for the Bologna team here at this test, and a new chassis development that they've been also running as well. Both riders have been testing various parts on board their motorcycles, and they'll be running some new designs today also, we believe. Here is Jorge Lorenzo with that new aero fairing. You can see the side pods with a cut-out groove in the side, which is designed to improve airflow and stability at higher speed. Over to Suzuki, a new aerodynamic fairing on board their bike as Alex Rins leaves pit lane. A difficult day though for the team, crashes for both Iannone and Rins. Alex Rins unfortunately going down the road earlier on in the session, Iannone crashing at turn 6 as well. They'll be hoping for better progress later on this afternoon. Over to Aprilia, they were hampered by brake and electronic problems on day 1 before an engine blow-up for Scott Redding as well. Both riders have an RSGP for 2018 chassis at their disposal, but only a 2017 engine with their next upgrade expected at the Qatar test. They'll be looking to make some steps forward, both in terms of reliability and acceleration this year as well. And finally, KTM, Espargaro's out due to injury. Nika Kallio had a crash yesterday but is back out on track today, and both riders reporting positively. Just finally on Michelin, 4 new rear tyres being tested. They're all based on the 2017 Austrian Grand Prix compound. Anyway, there'll be more updates throughout the day here at the Chang International Circuit for Day 2 in Thailand. In the meantime, you can keep up to date with all the latest on Motogp.com.
I'll be one day on that track with gunplay. I'll cast my whole life, so I decide to spit like Andre.